Alright, so good morning YouTube family. We back with another one. Thank you for checking in and tuning in to another episode on Hell on Rikers Island. In this episode, I'm gonna be basically talking about going up north into the prison system as a gangbanger and the things that I went through and seen and had to be a part of in order to become respected and survive inside the prison system. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons. Bell notifications. Let's get these videos out there, man, because like I said before, all my videos is to help the youth. Somebody needs to see this video. Somebody's son or daughter needs to see this video. People need to sit them down and let them watch these videos and listen to me, because they could learn from my mistakes, and avoid all the traps that's out there. But thank you for joining again. Stay tuned in. Alright, so yeah, as y'all can see, I got my baby with me. She's let me do my videos in peace. Say hello to my YouTube family. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello.
Coco.
She's saying Coco. But yeah, she's one of the reasons why I changed my life. Her and her older sister. Before I went into the prison system, I didn't have them. So, you know how that goes. When you have kids, everything changes. You live for them, not for yourself. So, yeah, I went up north in 08. I had an 08 number, 08A5541, right? I go do downstate reception, all-star, that bullshit. I landed my first spot, my first prison is Marcy Correction Facility. Mind you, this is a grown man prison. This is not an adolescent prison. So I'm surrounded by nothing but grown men, killers, rapos, bank robbers, any type of crime, you name it, they there. You feel me? So I'm in there, I'm gang banging. Like I said, I was Bloodstone villain, BSV, the motherhood of stones. And I was connected with some real official older niggas. And we had the compound for the jail at the time. It was about 30 of us in the whole jail. As far as like politics and all that, there's always that going on in prisons or jails. This little girl won't let me be. All right, chill out. So, yeah, there's always politics in every prison and jail, you know what I mean? So the best thing to do is try not to get caught up in that or have no parts in that. Now, as for me, as an example, I was, like I said, BSV. And the prison that I was in, there was every set you could think of when it comes to the Bloods. Now, I'm gonna talk about one specific situation that happened with me and why I decided not to be a Blood anymore or in any type of gang whatsoever. So I was in Marcy and something happened with a stone hood, right? That got faded, meaning they dubbed the shit. They said, y'all not Blood no more. This hood don't even exist. This set don't even exist no more. So the person, the leader of that set, which happened to be in the prison with me, he was not liking that. Like, what? Y'all trying to dub my shit? I'm a gangster. I put in work, this, that, and third. So next thing you know, everything's all copacetic. Everything is all fine and dandy until niggas go outside on the walkway and go to chow. Now the walkway is just one sidewalk. Picture you standing in the middle of the street, you look to the left, look to the right, it's two sidewalks for each side. Now up north in prison, it's only one sidewalk, and that will be on the right side, depending on which way you walk. You understand what I'm saying? So there's 100 niggas, 1,000 niggas walking on the right side of the walkway, both ways. Niggas is getting cut left and right. Wham, razor tag, wham, 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 just like that. So boom. We coming back from the chow, me and a few other stonies, we walked together on the walkway, you feel me? It's safety in numbers, so that's how we used to do it. Again, none of this shit is cool. It's just my experiences that I'm telling y'all. So if y'all kids run across this shit, this video, make them sit down and pay attention. They don't want to live that lifestyle. They don't want to go through the shit I've been through. That's why I do these stories. You understand what I'm saying? So now nobody kids could walk in my shoes of the negative life that I lived before. You understand? So yeah, you walking on the walkway, boom, niggas getting cut left and right. Like I said, we get back to our dorm, which is all the way in the back of the jail, all the way in the back of the jail. Next thing you know, we see a Stony named Streets. That's the homie. That was a Stony from Syracuse, New York, upstate, official upstate nigga. We see the nigga walking, and he spit out a code. He said stone red, stone raw. I mean, I don't know if that's still the codes, and I don't give a fuck. But what it means is that it's war, basically. And he basically said he got cut, he got shot. We didn't see him, you know what I'm saying, making any type of movements of him being cut or him holding his face, anything. So when he got closer to us, we looked at his face and it was just a scratch, thankfully. They scratched him in the face. And the crazy shit about it was another Stony from that hood that supposedly got faded, right? Mind you, the nigga is in the house right across the street from us. The nigga that cut Streets. Feel me? So now it's a war against Stonies on Stonies. Feel me? So, like I said before in one of my other videos, I was in night school up north in prison, you feel me? So I had to go to school, I think around from 6:30 to 8 or something like that. 7:30 to 9, something like that. So the nigga that ran that hood that was supposed to be faded was in my class. That was a Stony, a nigga named Brick from Brooklyn. Big nigga. Mind you, I'm only 6'1", 160 something, 70 pounds, if that. This nigga's like 6'3", 6'4", 270, 80 pounds, feel me? So now, nigga, it's war. I got what I'm gonna do. Feel me? I gotta be on my shit. I gotta turn into an animal in order not to get cut, stabbed, or hurt. Feel me? So we in there. I'm not gonna lie, keep it a buck. I signed out of school. Nigga, I go home in 6 months on the CR, you heard? So I'm trying to get out of here and make it home for 2010 summer, feel me? So I signed out of school, so I ain't gotta be bumping heads with this nigga. He tried to cut me, stab me. I try to cut him, stab him. Feel me? There's no wins there. So the smart thing to do, because life is chess and not checkers. You don't just make moves without thinking and analyzing. The smart thing for me to do was sign out. So I signed out, boom. Avoid that problem right there. Always strapped, always have my gun on me on the walkway whenever. Ready to get it in whenever, you feel me? But by the grace of God, I didn't have to do all of that. And these are the type of things that you young boys will go through if you continue to live the negative lifestyle that y'all live in. I promise y'all, shit is not cool. Jail, prison is not cool. And, you know, like I said, by the grace of God, I was able to come up out that situation because I always use my brain and think before I make a move. I mean, so then it comes time, you know, where niggas, my name come up, I gotta take a plea. That was, you know, what was going on at the moment. After all that shit blew over, I had to take a plea, which I ain't want to. For me, I ain't want to do all of that. But like I said, being in circumstances that I was in and the people that I was affiliated with, I had to do what I had to do. So it had to get done. Sad to say, sorry to say, had to get done. Got away with it, thankfully. You know what I mean? And didn't catch no charges, thankfully. But again, like I said, that's just one small little situation that happens in prison. And that's every day, day in, day out. Politics is crazy in prison. You don't want to be in there. You don't want to get caught up in the streets and end up in there with niggas that's doing life, that's never coming home. I was locked up. I was in the box at Adam Sag, right? And downstate. That's the reception. My next door neighbor was Hoodie Hood Hard Body. That's the nigga that they said supposedly, quote unquote, kill stack bundles. Feel me? He told me the whole story. He told me he ain't do it. Feel me? Official nigga, cool nigga. Nigga got life plus 90 years for killing the cops. He killed the cop back in, I think, 07 or 08, something like that, in Brooklyn or Queens on the bridge. Life, nigga, never coming home. Never coming home. Another nigga, another one of my neighbors, he was from upstate somewhere, talking to nigga 23 years old. Yo, when you going home? Like, yo, I got 32 years. What? 32 years, nigga? You only 23? I mean, you coming out when you almost 60, 55, you feel me? Y'all young kids, y'all young boys do not want to live that lifestyle. Prison is whack, I promise you. Go to school, man. Get a job, you feel me? 6-figure jobs out there. Promise you there is. Don't end up like me with a bunch of felonies, you feel me? And shit is hard for you to, I'm saying, get certain type of jobs. You gotta go through all type of loopholes, find all type of loopholes to get a good paying job and take care of your family, you feel me? You don't wanna be like that. You don't wanna be like me. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was at one point in my life, you understand? Thankfully, I changed my life and I'm able to speak a certain type of way now, opens up a lot of doors for me, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, again, like I said, all my videos is always to bring and uplift the youth and bring knowledge to the youth, because it's just sad seeing so much young black and Spanish boys, teenage boys going to jail, bro, and it's sad. It's just sad, man. Jail was no place for nobody. That shit is whack, man. Change your life while you can. You feel me? Get that passport, like I said before. Take trips, go to other countries, see the other parts of the world, see the different type of cultures, see how they living in other countries. You feel me? It's more to life than just gang banging and doing all of that. Gang banging is I mean, I'm cool with a lot of gang bangers, but that don't mean I condone it. That don't mean, I'm saying, what they into, I'm cool with or condone it. I don't, because that shit is whack. It's nothing but an oppression. As a young kid growing up, always seeing and reading about the Bloods, it was always a thing about oppression that they didn't like and being oppressed. But when you turn around and look at it, they doing the oppression. They robbing their own kind, they cutting their own kind, they stabbing their own kind, all type of stuff. You don't want to be a part of that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the youth. Y'all do not want to be a part of that. You understand what I'm saying? And again, just change your life. If y'all on that road to negativity, if y'all around bad people, negative people, remove yourself from that shit. Because that shit ain't gonna do you no good in the end. You understand what I'm saying? And I've learned the hard way. Thankfully, I'm still alive and I'm able to tell these stories and give my knowledge to all them badass youth out there that think jail and prison and gang banging is cool, because that shit is whack. Promise you, that shit is whack. But hey, to each his own. Again, if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Let's get my videos out there. I got a lot to say, man. And I'm gonna keep on coming with these videos, man, because everybody needs to hear me. I don't give a fuck. The world needs to hear me. I mean, I always wanted to share my experience with the youth. I always wanted to go speak in front of a bunch of youth because I feel like I got something to say. And I could stop a few of them from being how I once was. You understand what I'm saying? So that always been my dream. Unfortunately, I've been through all type of trials and tribulations to get me to this point, but that's been my dream since I was little, you understand? And I'm gonna go for it, full force. Fuck what you heard, I'm gonna go for it. So with that being said, again, if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe, get these videos out there, share, like, comment, hit them bell notifications. Let's get these shits out there, man, because I'm trying to save these youth, man. I want to see the world do better. I want to see the young black and Spanish Latino communities do better. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just what I'm all about, peace, growth, and development. With that said, stay tuned for the next episode of Hell on Rikers Island. I'll be back with another one.